back to Hamilton Live. Look who's here. It's Marisa Mariella from your fabulous show on Cable 14, which is called
Marisa's Easy Kitchen.
Yeah, and she's here. She's brought more friends. This is Carlo. Carlo Gambale, who the two of these guys are buddies, and they got together to talk about the most amazing thing. It's a culinary tour of Italy. Can you believe it? It's actually called Culinary Connections Italy Tour. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Does it smell good?
It smells amazing. The garlic is in the pan right now, and you've made this piece look like a place look like a painting. You just do such a good job.
Well, thank you.
Marisa, take it away. What's going on?
Well, you know, Carlo and I have worked together now for a number of years, and I think it was last year that we talked a little bit about
much, yeah.
our love for Italy and food. And
Yep.
you say you brought it up first, but I don't know. I think
Well,
it was me. But
I
anyway.
tell you, Nardini's is the only place we buy our sauce.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided, you know, it'd be great to go to the source. And so many of your products, you know, originate from southern Italy.
Yes.
So that's how we came up with the idea.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to credit Carlo. It really was his idea.
You've picked the locales that you're going to stop in.
Yes,
And then
and that's why we have this food here. So let me begin.
Yes.
So we're doing Basilicata, Calabria, Puglia,
Puglia, and
Sicilia.
Sicilia.
Okay, so Carlo, you are the expert when it comes to these products. Tell me about the lenticchie while I serve Val some of this delicious soup.
ooh, is this lentils here?
Yeah, that's a certified product that's called has a protected geographical indication on lentils coming from Altamura.
Where's that?
That's in Puglia.
Okay.
So that's one of our stops.
That's one of our stops, yeah.
And Puglia has these amazing sites. But
There it
you
is.
know, you can't go to Italy without appreciating the food. And these lentils, along with some other beans, make this delicious soup. And that's really what makes this trip so unique. Okay, you give this a try.
Okay.
Hang on. Here, you take this. We're gonna do this alla Italiana, okay? They always drizzle just a touch of olive oil. Okay, you give that a try.
Keep talking.
Yes.
And that's an olive oil from Puglia that you're trying on top of that.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Wonderful. And you smell the garlic. So again, keeping with Puglia, we have cima di rapa. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so cima di rapa is this beautiful green, vibrant green vegetable, leafy green, that has a little bit of a bitter twinge to it, but you know, it's just so
Is it
lovely.
like kale in that way?
It's much more tender than kale, so I've sauteed a little bit of garlic. And I forgot to ask you, Val, if you like it spicy.
Yes!
Because you can't go to southern Italy without
No,
a little bit
spice.
of picante. But what do you have here that is also very picante?
This is something that's made private label by artisans in Calabria for us. So that's just a crushed chili pepper. Wonderful condiment for situations like this, or straight up on a charcuterie board.
And you can put your, a cracker or something.
Absolutely. It's just a nice topping for wherever you can imagine to put it.
Yeah, a little piece of bread is always nice. I've got a little bit of pasta water here, and this is going to make a lovely emulsion with the olive oil. And then we're going to give this a try a little bit later on. Okay, shall we go to the Callipo tuna?
Sure.
Is it Callipo or
I think it's Callipo.
Callipo?
We'll go
okay.
with that.
Have you ever heard of that?
Nope.
So you got to look for this tuna. What can you tell us about it?
Well, it's from Calabria. It's one of the first companies that actually started canning tuna.
Oh.
Back in the day. So back then it was an innovation. They're very high quality products. They've expanded the product line. You can see some of the items here, and we're going to be touring the facilities.
Oh, you got a fresh. I can do too.
Okay, you can do that. Hang on. Again, we got to add that olive oil. So do you know what those little black beans are?
No.
You might think that they're black, like black beans, black turtle beans, but those are black chechi beans.
Like
that are,
black chickpeas?
Yeah.
Yeah, chickpeas, right.
chickpeas.
Yeah, garbanzo beans. So they're extra high in nutrients,
the,
protein.
Exponentially more nutritional than even the standard ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the freshness. That tuna is spectacular.
It is. It's
Yeah.
so lovely, and it just has a very light dressing of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice.
That's all you need.
Okay, so shall we end off with some dessert? Okay, so we're moving to Sicily, and So this will be my second time going to Sicily, and I love La Bella Sicilia.
Sicilians are very serious about being Sicilian.
And
They
they
are,
should be, because they have so much to be proud of. And they have my favorite breakfast. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so it's Breakfast of Champions. This is brioche con il zuppa. See this little top part here? This is breakfast, okay? And then they fill it with gelato. Okay, for breakfast. So I can't wait. Look at
There you
this.
go.
And then this becomes your breakfast.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Or you can even have it with a little biscotto. Maybe you could put a little scoop of ice cream there.
Hang on.
There
Look at
you
this.
go.
Are you telling me we're all supposed to be following the Mediterranean diet, and they're having ice cream for breakfast?
That's right.
You have the rest of the day to work it off, though.
And that's so true. Part of the trip really has a lot of
lot of
walking
walking, yeah.
as we go to the different sites. And the culinary experiences is really what makes this trip so unique. So there are only a few spots left. Here, you can taste that
so
with
this
a little
is
biscotto.
a little,
if you want
and
a
this is
spoon.
gluten-free.
Yes, it is. And that flour also comes from southern Italy. And so the culinary experiences really give us a chance to connect with the artisans, right? Give
Yes.
you a real appreciation for the pride of their ingredients. And the Mediterranean diet, look how healthy this is. Vibrant colors, excellent textures. The aroma just fills the room, but also fills your heart.
And sometimes the simplest tomato sauce
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
has the most depth of flavor, and they don't mess with it, right?
That's right. That's right. Well, even look at this,
There's
right?
no tomato sauce in there.
No, this is just that luscious olive oil with the vibrant greens, and this makes such a delicious meal. So authentic.
I love the shape of this pasta. What's it called?
Orecchietti,
And that means,
like your ear.
and they look like little ears. Why are they making ear-shaped food?
Well, every pasta has its own little backstory to it, but hopefully on the trip we'll get a chance to actually form the
them,
orecchiette by hand. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
For
All right,
sure.
you tell the Italians they have to make a nose-shaped pasta. That's,
Oh, there probably is.
Yeah, there could be. There could
Probably
be,
is.
yeah.
We've got about a minute left. So what are the details of the trip? How do we get involved?
Yeah, so you can go on our Instagram or website, cc.italytours. We have all the information. Once people email us, then we send the newsletter with all the information. And I have a cooking class coming up to kind of give you a little taste of what the trip is all about. So that's in June, just a few spots left on that. So you can just follow me on Instagram.
And you're going
for
to
that.
travel with the folks?
Absolutely. We're going to show them around. It's October 8th to 22nd.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the
Southern
details
Italy.
there. You're going to eat with them, embrace the culture, embrace the smells and the food. I
Get them
can't
to
think of anything
appreciate their
better.
artisans, the connection with the artisans and who make these products. We're really trying to connect with.
And you guys, we trust your opinions.
Well,
if you
thank
say
you.
it's good, then it's gonna be good.
Well, we're lucky to have Nardini's where, these products are imported from Italy. So then when you get back, you can actually recreate some of those same dishes.
Love it. Oh, how exciting. That's all the time. We could talk about this all day, but we gotta go. It's another show that wants to be aired. So on the next Hamilton Life, Festa Italia celebrates its 50th year. We're talking a lot of Italian stuff. Mark Ferrugia will be here to tell us about that. Barton Village BIA Executive Director Nadine Ubel will be here to talk about the Barton Village Festival coming up in June. And Ikebana Master Linda Hartley will be here to tell us all about the Canadian Japanese Cultural Center Flower Show. Please check us out on Instagram at Hamilton Life. Click on follow. We got some fun behind the scenes stuff for you to watch. We'll see you next time. Okay, what's my last flavor going to be? Do I go back to this?
Oh, you choose. Tell me what your favorite is.
If anybody else wants food, come on in.